Trading stocks, futures, options on futures, and retail off-exchange foreign currency transactions involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. You should carefully consider whether trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances, knowledge, and financial resources. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. Opinions, market data, and recommendations are subject to change at any time.
What's up, traders? Welcome to Prop Firm News You Can Use, and let's trade the open today. Big news this morning as MyFundedFutures has now released their April promos, and it is a big one, and I think you're gonna like it. MyFundedFutures, all starter accounts are $50. That's the 50K, the 100K, and the 150K. So the evaluation, which is also end of day calculation, not trailing drawdown at intraday high, much easier to pass with the end of day, $50. All evaluation starter accounts, $50. And that's not all. No, they have reduced all the activation fees too. So the 50K activation fee is $50. The 100K activation fee is $100. The 150 is $150. So right now, you can go all in, get a $50 or get a 50K account for $50 and you pass, pay only a $50 activation and $100, you're all in. Right now at Apex, their lowest 50K or their 50K activation fee is going to cost you about $150. That's just for the activation fee. So April Frenzy is in order. You can only get 3 accounts with MyFundedFutures is the only downside compared to the Apex where you can get 20, which is kind of what we're going to test here today. But I've used MyFundedFutures and I've had a couple payouts already and I've posted those in my Facebook groups. So if you check my website, then you'll see where you can get to the Facebook group. I'll actually post the link in the room here to in the chat to the MyFundedFutures Facebook group. That is posted. So that just started today. That will end on April the 30th. An amazing sale. Basically $50 for any account. Activation fee also reduced. All right, let's go to Apex. The #1 prop firm in the futures industry, still celebrating the entire month of April, 80% off. This is celebration due to the record payout in month of March. 80% off. The code is Pathway. The code to MyFundedFutures is Pathway. You can use the same code in either prop firm. Also, the rest of the month in Apex only requires a minimum of one trading day to pass. So you know, with that CPI report coming, you could get a few accounts and we'll see, maybe pass in one day on a whim. I highly don't recommend doing that as a trader because it's not going to get you to a payout if you can't trade. But if you can trade and you want to pass the account, one good way to do it with the CPI coming up. Let that CPI news come out first. Get your setup, take it. 80% off on Apex. A real good deal is good all month long. So take advantage of that. Another one is bulenox. Good sale going on with bulenox. Let me just scroll down. Look at all these certificates that have been paid out with bulenox here lately. Got a 250K. Holy cow. That's a big one. 25K, 25K. But the sale they got going on is 90% off. They're 25 through 100K. So a 25K account's only $14.50. Activation fee is $148. Also, very good deals going on across the board. MyFundedFutures, Apex, bulenox. Also, Take Profit has a deal going on. 50% off all their evaluations, and they will, if you pass the evaluation, here is the code PATH. If you pass the evaluation, they will send you a coupon for 50% off the funded account. In case you do happen to fail the funded account and blow it up, you could use the coupon to reset it at half price. Now, what does that mean? Well, typically a 50K account to reset your funded accounts, $800, which is not recommended to pay, but 50% off of that makes it $400 to reset your funded account. And that's getting more likely because that's only a couple $100 more if you actually pay for a new account, pay a new activation fee, and you had to trade it. So that's tempting, $400. So you get 50% off all accounts, and if you pass, you'll get a coupon to reset that funded account. We know how sometimes when that was the first day of those funded accounts, we tend to get a little like, oh, wow, here we go, we can make some money, and then we blow it first or second day. You do that, you could use the 50% reset for $400 and just start over again. Not a bad deal. And of course, Top Step, also excellent firm, end-of-day pricing, one step, one rule. Links are always on my website for it. You can get a 50K account as low as $149 there and $149 activation. So you can kind of see what is going on here in April. We basically got most of the firms sitting at, for 50K, basically, you know, somewhere between $40 and $50 for the evaluation, and the activation fee is $150. You got MyFundedFutures. It's got that really good deal going right now on their starter account. $50 for all accounts. And then that activation fee on that 50K, like I said, is only $50. So $100 all in is quite a deal. All right. Let's get to today. Let's go look and see if we have any news that we need to look at. Let's go here. Go to... use this one right here. Go to the Forex calendar. Hey, JR, good morning. Hey, Willie. Good morning. All right. So today is Tuesday. Really, we have no news today going on. So today is kind of that, nothing that really scares us in the news situation. But boy, here's the big one. Tomorrow, CPI at 7:30 a.m. Central Time, 8:30 Eastern. That is going to be a big one. We are going to have a move off of that. Also, after that CPI report, we have FOMC member Bowman speaking. We have the Canadian monetary policy and BOC rate statement. A lot of news tomorrow. So, take advantage of today's news. No idea what to expect. We seem to be kind of consolidating here. We didn't move too terribly much yesterday. That could happen again today, or don't know. I have never any idea what's going to go on in the market. It is a day by day thing. Okay, let's get to the charts. What we got going on here today? I'm going to trade the same 5 Apex evaluations that I traded last. I think it was last Friday. I think it was last Friday. Today we're going to trade those on Replikanto. So Then you go to, find what I need here. All right, so here we go. Here is the Apex accounts right here that I have loaded up. I also have several sim accounts in here. And then I also have my live Ninja Trader account here, which I use for, I get the live data and I pull all the live data in for the charting and for the dome, so that I have never have an issue with the freeze or anything strange with the data, because I'm actually using live data as the preferred data source. The backup, if my live data goes out, then we'll back up to the Apex data server that they're pushing through on the live sim. So I always have very good connection to the data. Also, let's get set up with Replikanto. How do you do it if you have Replikanto? And Replikanto, if you use the code PROLONGWELL20, you can get a 20% discount off of it. Here is how it works. Let me just scroll this down here. I just open it up, pull it down here. So this is Replikanto. We're going to trade MNQ. The goal on MNQ is $50. Spreading that over a total of 5 accounts makes for a very nice day. So I got MNQ. This is my lead instrument. Now for my leader account, I need to select one of the Apex accounts. I'm going to select this one here. This one is now the leader account. I'm going to say whatever I trade, I want it to be the exact quantity in all the other accounts, which means if I trade one contract, then it'll trade one contract in each of these accounts. If I trade 5 contracts, it'll trade 5 contracts in each of these accounts. I need to turn these on like that. Now, what happens is when I take a trade in this account, it's going to replicate the trades in these other 4 accounts for me. I don't have to do any work. It will automatically do it. I then watch my positions. Watch my positions that open up and make sure that all the accounts have the right positions, the right size that I put in there. You need to monitor that. So I have that up on my screen on the other side. I also always have Rhythmic up. Here are the 5 accounts. I will have them up and I will have all the information here. Also, once I have a account that has a position, I will get the position tab. Always monitoring Rhythmic. That is the data source. I want to know the exact information going on with the account. That's also where I can check the auto liquidate threshold on the account. So for example, this is a 25K account, each of these. This was the money that we made last Friday right here. And this is the auto liquidate threshold. So on this account, if the account falls below 23,546, it's going to auto liquidate and blow the account. So I would know my numbers around 23.5. Need to stay above 23.5. Otherwise, I'm going to blow it. I will monitor that also on screen. So I'm going to move this out of the way. Hey, good morning, Anthony. Good morning, Stan. Welcome. Thanks for saying good morning in the chat. Lets me know somebody is here. I am still kind of blown away how good the MyFundedFutures deal is that I just posted in MyFundedFutures group. $50 for the starter plan. Any account size, 50K, 100K, 150K, $50. And then activation fee on a 50K is $50. $100 all in. What a deal. What a deal. Love it. MyFundedFutures is probably, by the end of the year, going to overtake Top Step in the amount of traders at the firm and payouts. Wow, we are ready to roll. That was the bell. All right, let's get to it. I need to set this up. Oh, I had it on my live account. I don't want my live account. Let's go over here. That's on my live account too. Every once in a while, I will go flip some micros in my live account for a trade. All right, so I got M and Q up. See what we get. Also, I need to load up Tick Strike. All right, Tick Strike is on. Let me bring that down, make sure that is in the system. Looks like we got some initial buying at the open here. All right, I got 2 contracts. Ooh. I'm looking to maybe fade this here off the open. For a quick trade if I get a chance, potentially.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Faded there, I'm short. Need to get out, I will. Here looks like buyers may want to run this up to R2M. Getting a couple nice tails here. Maybe I can get that fade. Couple of nice tails. Come on down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Order filled.
All right, we got that fade. I might look to buy this real quick. As soon as the Tick Strike lets up some of the selling pressure.
Order filled.
Went quiet.
Order submitted.
Come on, fade it right back up. Come on. Also trying to hold some support in these areas on this pullback. That dumped rather hard. I like the several layers of support I have under here.
Order filled.
Add 2 down there toward the midpoint.
Order submitted.
Also watching a 600 tick chart, so if I see a reversal here, I may add just a little bit more. Few ticks there in ample green.
Order
go.
filled.
You're back up there. Come on, push up, get
Order
the next one.
filled.
All right, we are flat. We're at our target for the day, $55. $55. I added off of this support right there. As soon as that red stopped dinging and tick strike, we saw some green ticks across the board. Now we got a reversal. Now there's really nothing for me to do because we're sitting here in the middle between the open highs and the open lows. Question now is, which side breaks? And could we run with it? Potentially, yes. So I'll keep trading even though I've met my goal here. Here is after commissions and everything on all the accounts. But essentially we're 50 bucks over 5 accounts. We're at our 200 bucks for the day. Oh man, my stomach growled at me. Get something to eat. I had some bacon this morning, but man, that wasn't enough. We'd love to be able to get down here and close the gap settlement. Lots of good support down in this area, especially if we can get this oversold down here. I would look to go long. I go long on a break here. I'm going to use one contract to maybe get long on a break there.
Order filled.
All right, it's long on a break of that ATR, so we'll see if we can run anything or not here. We'll see if we can
Order submitted.
get anything on that break and push back up to R2 midpoint. Where's R2 at? We'll stay long this one little contract. Again, like I said, I'm watching my 600 tick too for very short-term movement. What's going on? See, this is where I had said that support down here at R1. We had that turn. Really want to see us to hold above 367 or so to keep on moving northbound. Which is real close to this ATR at 370. I really want to see us hold above this little ATR right here. I may add if we, pull back just a little bit here. But since I've already hit my target for the day, I really don't want to go heavy. I don't want to give back what I want. I would typically just be done for the day with my Apex accounts, and I would go trade my funded future account, my Top Step account. But since we got to that target so quickly, let's just let this play out. Ain't nothing for me to do here. Just sit and see what happens. I like to hit targets And so I'm going to try this target up here around the midpoint of R2. If it gets up there and we see a pullback toward the ATR, then I might get long again. But also, if the slow RSI gets back up here to around 80, I may take the profit too. Come on, push on through. You got it. Go. Now, there's a possibility that we can push through. We get above this area. Anybody who tried to short in here is underwater, which was going to force them to have to cover and push this into my target. Will it happen? Don't know. But that's the thesis at the moment. Why I'm not taking the... I will go ahead and just add a stop in place here. In case it does pull back, so that I can at least get something for it. I'll just... sell, stop, market right there.
Order submitted.
That way it just protects that I don't let this get into negative profit or anything. Come on. I really hate keeping it that close just yet. I really want to see this go. Come on. Come on, bulls. Panic these people who are short here. I might see a pullback here. I'm seeing a little turnover on my very short-term tick chart, and we've gotten up to a little oversold territory. Might be wise just to go ahead and take this off. Get this out of the way. I'm gonna let it ride here. Come on, bulls. All you need is just to get above it, and these guys are gonna start to panic and cover and run it up here. Come on. Come on. A lot of little ticks in the ES coming in here. ES is a little bit divergent of NQ. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Trying to type to somebody here.
Order filled.
All right, so I got stopped out. That's all right.
Order canceled.
The ES was divergent, then NQ. That is where I said, see, I have no idea what's going to happen. But I at least protected my profit. Even though the thesis didn't play, I still got paid. I'm actually answering a question in my Discord here, so bear with me just a second. All right, so who's going to be right here? ES, who's kind of on a sell signal here. NQ still on really kind of a short-term buy signal. If this breaks, I might take one short. What's my quantity? I can't see my quantity. My microphone is in the way. One. This ATR breaks, I may take it short here. We have a little bit of a divergence from this. We really didn't. I would really like to see this make a higher low. Well, here we go. This ATR looks like it's going. Potentially look like it might break. Candle still has another minute to go. All right, like it's gonna break, doesn't it? Also watching my algo 2-minute chart to see if I get a sell signal. Candle close.
Order filled.
Did. We'll see. Go with it.
Order filled.
Take that off right there. May run for a while. But I think that's going to go ahead and conclude the day. We've taken quite a few trades in here. We're sitting at, we'll call it $80, 75 after commissions. Let me go look and see what we got here. Yeah, we averaged about $85 over the 5 accounts. 85 times 5, $425 for the day. That is how you take advantage of multiple accounts in MNQ. Don't have to be stressed very much. You spread out your risk over multiple accounts, trade 1 or 2 MNQs, and for the day, $427. If you are struggling trading minis, you're failing accounts, or you get funded and you fail it, switch to micros. Spread it out over at least 5 accounts. Once you get to 5 accounts and you get your first payout in 5 accounts, then maybe add 5 more accounts and evaluation and build those up, because you can copy trade the live ones and the sim funds together. I'll go still short. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Thanks for stopping by, saying hello in the chat room. We'll do this again on hopefully Thursday. Not Thursday, Friday. we'll do another trade the open session. Meanwhile, take advantage of that MyFundedFutures sale. $50 for any evaluation account. 50K, 100K, 150K, only $50, and cheap activation too. $50, 50K account, only $50 activation. So all in $100. Peace out. Safe trading, everybody. Thanks for saying hello. If you can, give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel to know when I go live. Take care, everybody. Safe trading.